So here everything is fine.
Yappa, hut. Hey everyone, welcome back to ZenTalks, where we decode Zoho Books one question at a time. I'm Deepthi, and today we are talking about something that gives US accountants constant headaches: sales tax complaints. And one mistake here, and you're not just fixing numbers, you're dealing with penalties and audits. And to break this down, we have got Mr. Vijey with us in the studio. Hi Vijey, how are you?
Hello Deepthi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So let's just start simple.
Yeah.
Why is sales tax such a big problem in the US?
See, because it's not one system, it's multiple tax systems across states. Like each state has a different tax rules, tax rates, rules, filing requirements. And after the Wayfair ruling, businesses don't even need a physical presence to be taxed.
So you mean even a small online business can suddenly become liable in different states?
Exactly. So that's called economic nexus. So once you cross a certain sales threshold in a state, you're required to collect tax, track it properly, file returns. And most businesses don't even realize when they cross the threshold.
That sounds so risky. So
Yeah.
where do most accountants struggle?
So they're managing everything manually. So like tracking the state-wise tax rates, maintaining the spreadsheets, calculating taxes per transaction. It's a time-consuming job and error-prone. And when you scale, it just breaks.
Okay, so from problem, let's just skip to the solution. So what happens if this isn't handled properly?
Yeah. So there are three things, Deepthi, like penalties and interest, increased audit risk, and incorrect financial reporting. And once your reports are off, decision making suffers too.
Okay, so as always, let's just try to relate this with Zoho Books.
Yes.
So how does Zoho Books actually solves this?
So Zoho Books simplifies the sales tax by bringing structure and automation into the process. Like first, it is like automated tax configuration. You can set up the tax rates for different states and apply them based on the customer location. And the second is like location-based tax application. Now, when you create an invoice in Zoho Books automatically applies the right tax rules depending on where your customer is. And the third thing is like centralized tax tracking. So all your collected taxes are tracked in one place. There's no scattered spreadsheets. And the fourth thing I would tell is accurate reports. You get a clear tax reports that help during the filing, and it reduces the errors.
So you mean instead of juggling multiple sheets and calculations, it's all handled within one system?
Yes, that's right, exactly. And you move from a manual tracking thing to a structured workflow.
So let me challenge this. Is it enough for a growing business?
Yes, it is. So if it is set up properly, like most businesses don't fail because of the tool. They fail because of the poor setup and how people implement it. So if you configure Zoho Books properly, like the tax rules are consistent, reports are, it stays accurate, and scaling becomes manageable, then everything is fine.
Yeah, that does sound important because the tools only work if the implementation is correct.
Exactly. So Zoho Books gives you the system, but the structure matters.
So Vijay, I know that you are dealing with so many clients for the ZBooks migration service. So can you just share a real scenario?
Right. So let's take one example. Like we worked with a US-based e-commerce business that was manually calculating the sales tax. So they had wrong tax applied in multiple states, no clear tracking, filing confusions were there. After moving to Zoho Books, their taxes were applied correctly based on the location. Everything was tracked centrally, and reports become clean and reliable.
So that's a huge upgrade, if I'm not wrong, from
Yes.
chaos to clarity.
Absolutely. So, and the biggest benefit is peace of mind.
Okay, so the last question, Vijay. So what's the biggest mistake businesses are making right now?
I would tell ignoring the sales tax until it becomes a problem.
Okay.
By the last time they react, they're already dealing with penalties.
That's blunt but real.
Right.
Alright guys, if you are selling across the US and still managing sales tax manually, you're not saving time. You're building risk.
Yeah, and I would tell set it up right. So automate what you can and stay in control.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. If this episode helped you, share it with someone who's still stuck managing taxes manually. I'm Deepthi and this is Vijay signing off. See you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
You know, these people can literally start a series called Roasting Deepthi.
And you know what? We'll get more views.
You'll get engagement.
I will get nice engagement.
At least then you'll get engaged. No?
Okay, one.
Hello, I will get engaged, okay?